He's just going. Now rice is next. No more rice. 2 more bags. This is the line still. It's almost a block. It's actually wrapping around the corner. Woo!
Trump's chief of staff, Mick Mulvaney, told the Conservative Political Action Conference that the coronavirus was a hoax of the day.
The press was covering their hoax of the day because they thought it would bring down the president.
Do you agree with Donald Trump's chief of staff, Mulvaney, that the coronavirus is the hoax of the day?
The State Department is doing everything it can to protect American citizens around the world.
Do you believe coronavirus?
I'm not going to comment on what others say.
I'm just asking.
All right, Shalom. Before I get started, I want to start by saying, Call Halam by Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem Kakadash. Double honors to my apostle elders of Great Millstone that taught me this truth and that rule well. Repeated salutation to you brothers and sisters that's believing on and laboring in the name of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. To you I say Shalom. Alright, this is the brother Amawan coming back with another lesson through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua by Hashem Kakadash. And this lesson, I'm getting into pretty much how Esau, how he's, using this coronavirus, to spread the fear throughout all of the world, man. You got people, pretty much afraid for their lives, man. And as you seen in the video, you got them, panic buying, buying up all of the stuff in the stores or whatnot, man. As these times get worse, man, the fears are going to drive these people, to do unseemly things, man. Reverting back to that beast-like mentality. When you hear that saying in the world, it's a dog-eat-dog world, you're really gonna see that mentality come out of people, as their fear rises, man. And that's what Esau, that's what he wants, man. Because out of all this chaos that this coronavirus is bringing, he's gonna come through, with the so-called answer, which is going to be this new world order, man. All right, because this is exactly how he does things, man. Is through order apkeo, which is order out of chaos, man. All right, and you have for brothers that that's seen that movie The Dark Knight, you had the Joker. He had mentioned this quote in the movie when it says talking about people and their morals, man. Because you got these people who have a so-called moral code, that pretty much they say they wouldn't do certain things, but when Esau totally collapses this society, you're gonna see the true nature of these people come out, man. And so what he said their their code is a bad joke, dropped at the first sign of trouble, right? And that's pretty much what we seeing, man. Because now you got with these stores, pretty much becoming limited on their supply, man. You got people pretty much fighting, and ultimately they're willing to kill to be able to receive their the stuff they need to buy at the grocery store, man. All right. It says they're only as good as the world allows them to be. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other, and that's exactly what's going to happen to these people that's in the world, man. That's not covered by Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Okay, it says another one. It says introduce a little anarchy, upset the established order, and everything becomes chaos. All right, and that's exactly what Esau has he has done, man. Because with this coronavirus, becoming so prevalent, which pretty much is all over your news. It's on every sort of media. It shut down all the bread and circuses. So there's no more sports. There's no more, public gathering. It's just straight fear mongering all throughout the media, man. All right, it's gonna cause people to go crazy, man. And you're starting to see the beginning of this now, where you got people fighting, over supplies in the stores, man. All right, here's one.
Tensions flared at Woolworths Chullora around 7 o'clock this morning when 3 women became involved in a toilet paper tussle.
I just want one pack. No, not one pack.
Staff rushed to aisle 11 to intervene.
Yeah, it's unfair. Stop. Call the police. I'm calling the police. It's not the Thunderdome.
All right, so you got people fighting over things such as toilet paper, water. It was a news article about last week where you had a dude get stabbed over either water or toilet paper, man. In the store. So these people are going crazy, and this is when the products is still available, man. All right, so Esau has strategically done this to put fear in the people, to pretty much get started with this new order. This is what all this is gonna bring in, man. So I'm gonna begin here in the book of 2 Timothy 3:13, and it reads, "But evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived." Because the ones on high, which is talking about the elites, man. They have pushed this this coronavirus thing to the utmost prevalence in the media, man, to where that's all you're hearing about on everything, man. And as you know, fear it drives people to bring out the worst in them, man. All right, and as fears of getting this coronavirus and dying from it, you got people straight quarantining themselves in their houses, man. Going out and buying hundreds of dollars worth of groceries, and the things that they can't receive. They'll attack you for, man. As you've seen, the woman had multiple packs of toilet paper in her cart, and the woman just wanted one, and they jumped her, man. Like I said, you had the dude get stabbed over water, man. And so Esau rejoices when he sees these things, man, because best believe this coronavirus is just a trial run, man. Because it could very well either get worse from here, or as you had certain things come out, it said it might just vanish. But then Esau come with the solution. Well, we have this vaccine. You take the vaccine, and nothing like this will happen again, man. These are the type of things that Esau he wants, man. And as he continues to propagate this whole coronavirus thing, man, there's been reports coming out that saying that this might be a cover up. The 5G is the real reason why people are getting sick and dying, man. So you don't know what this devil has really going on behind the scenes, but we know at the end of the day, this is Yahweh Shem Yahushua doing this, man. All right, because it says that read it again, but the evil men and seducers shall wax worse and worse, deceiving and being deceived, and they're deceiving the whole world, but they're not understanding that this is Yahweh Shem Yahushua doing that, man. All right, because he said the deceiver and deceived are his, man. All right, so this is really all the works of the Heavenly Father to enact judgment within the earth, man. All right. Because as we can see, man, we're in the beginning of sorrows, man. And as the scripture I'm about to read, it reads, this is 2 Esdras chapter 8, verse 15. And it says, for many great misery shall be done to them that walk in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. And that's exactly what you're seeing with these people that's in America, man. Because prior to this coronavirus getting to the point that it's at now, man, you had little reports coming out from Wuhan, man, about how people were getting sick and dying over there, man. But these Americans were so proud to where, hey, they thought that, hey, that's never gonna come over here, man. And as you saw that thing spread throughout the different countries, man, that fear began to set in, and then that's all it took was that first report of somebody catching the coronavirus here in America, and you got people sweeping to the stores, man, buying up all these different things, man. All right, you got people, bugging out, all because of different reports coming out, man. All right, and so you had our people, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, in their pride, man, making mockery of the coronavirus, talking about, black people can't get the coronavirus, and then boom, the Lord had NBA player Rudy Gobert get it, and from there it became a domino effect. Another player got it. Another player got it. To where now you got high name people, Kevin Durant, Idris Elba, coming out and saying they have it, man. Which it is to be seen if they really do, man. Because in the end, we all know that these celebrities are going to be pawns into tricking you people into getting these vaccines, and which could very well be the mark of the beast and the vaccine intertwined into one. But either way, these celebrities are going to be used for that. But before it gets to that point, we're seeing that, hey, this coronavirus is serious, man. Okay, because now you're seeing the so-called death toll, rise. Which I don't know the exact number that it's at now, but last I seen it was in the thousands that's died from the coronavirus here in America, man. All right, so we understand that many great miseries are gonna befall here, because it's only gonna get worse from here, man. You got Esau coming out and saying, well, it's gonna get better. That you continue to educate yourself. Quarantine yourself, and just be patient. Life, as we know, is gonna get back to normal when it's not, man. All right, because Yahweh Shem Shah is bringing judgment upon the earth, man. All right, and as we continue to see how this thing develops, man, the men of the Lord, we understand that, hey, we're preparing for Yahweh Shem Shah's return, because like I said, this is prophecy taking place, man. Prophecy is screaming right now for those that can hear it, man, and see it. All right, and so as the prophecies begin to unfold more, we understand that the people are going to get worse, man. All right, because you got to realize that, hey, Yahweh Shah prophesied of these things to let us know that, hey, his return is imminent, man. All right. This is Matthew 24:12, and it reads, because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. Because, hey, the more and more Esau, pushes his agenda, man, all right, it's going back the people more and more into that corner. And once there's no way out, hey, they're going to totally bug out that anarchy, that it spoke about, man. Going back to this quote from the Joker, man. Introduce a little anarchy, set the established order, and everything becomes chaos, man. All right, and that's exactly what you're going to see happen, man. That's why Esau is implementing, these lockdowns of different states, man. It's beginning with curfews, but it's going to come to a straight up, you can't leave your house soon, man. All right, and as that happens, man, you're gonna have rebels that's going to try to rebel against that, which is going to make Esau bring in this martial law, man, which he already has orders, from different military branches that come through the different towns, different cities or whatever, to enforce that, man. All right, you already got San Francisco that's on 24-hour lockdown, man. I believe New York, issued their lockdown with curfew. New Jersey and different states, man. So as that continues to build, it's gonna be nationwide. But then you're gonna have, like I said, you're gonna have martial law taking place, where you're gonna have these troops patrolling the streets, man. And for those that want to rebel against what Esau has mandated, they're gonna be killed down in the street, man. All right, people gonna be going crazy, man. You know, fighting, killing each other, man, because it's gonna come a point where it's gonna be total anarchy to where hey, the people are no longer gonna no longer gonna hear what the governor or the president or whoever has to say, man. And Esau's gonna have to establish that nationwide, worldwide martial law, man. All right, and so when it comes to down with this whole panic buying shit, you know, hey, the Lord is bringing that division that He spoke of, man, because you're gonna have soon come to where, hey, your friends, family, whatever, man, hey, they're gonna turn on each other, man. All right, this is Second Esdras, chapter 15, verse 14, and it reads, "Woe to the world and them that dwell therein, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up to fight against another, and swords in their hands." And that's what I was going into, because you're gonna have people, friends, neighbors, family, fighting against one another, man. Because hey, that lack of food comes into play, man. You're gonna see the true nature of these people come out, man. And like I said, that dog eat dog mentality is gonna come out, man. Okay, because they're gonna want to provide for them and their family. That those lines are gonna be blurred in that time, man. Okay, it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power." Right, and that's what I was going into about. You're gonna have people breaking into people's houses, people killing each other, you know, because of lack of food or water. And that time, you think they're gonna be worried about what the hell Trump got to say, or what your governor or senator or whoever? That all that's gonna go out the window. That's why I say that's what's gonna desire. That's what's gonna mandate martial law, man. That's gonna have to come down, man. All right, and when they do that, when they shut down these different cities or whatnot, and you're not gonna have the ability to be able to go out and pretty much continue to do what you've been doing as far as when society was normal, man. All right. Verse 17: "A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." All right, and that's martial law, man. All right, because you already have, like I said, the different states that's already mandated, nationwide curfew or whatever, man. Self quarantine or whatever, man. So that's coming, man, to a world near you, where you're not gonna be able to leave your own house, man. All right. And there's already been rumors and rumblings about how Trump is about to issue that, man. So whether that be true or not, hey, we will see, man. But we all know it's coming at some point or not, man. All right. It says, "For because of their pride, the city shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid." And that's the fear that Esau is propagating, unto the world, man. Because he wants you to be afraid. He wants you, to revert back to that, animalistic like mentality, so he can bring in this new world order as the answer to solve all these problems, man. All right, so that's coming, man. It says, "A man shall not have pity. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation." So when this famine takes place, whenever you can't go to your local Walmart or food line to get your food, and you starving, and your children and your wife is crying because they can't eat, what you gonna do, man? All right, you see your neighbor over beside you, he got water, he got food, and you gonna break into their house, and you gonna kill them and take their goods, man. And that's all part of what Esau wants to happen, man. Because he wants the true nature of these people to come out once he collapses this society, so he can give you the answer to your problem from what he caused, man. All right, because this man is the devil, man. So everything that he's done is to bring in that new world order, so that he can rule over you people, so he can put a chip inside of you, so he can control you, man. Ultimately, because he doesn't want Yahweh Bashim Yahushua to establish his kingdom on the earth, so he wants to take everybody, and make them worship him instead of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. Alright? And that's mainly talking about you Israelites, man. Okay? But like I said, this is Yahweh Shem Yahushua using Esau to bring judgment upon you wicked ass people out here, man. Alright? Because when he brings this judgment, man, it's not gonna, it's not gonna go away. It's not gonna ease up. No, it's gonna be straight judgment, man. Alright? 2nd Ezra 16 and 37. It says, Behold. Matter of fact, I started 36. It says, let's see. Yeah, I started at 35. It says, Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord. Behold, the word of the Lord, receive it. Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake. Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. As when a woman with child in the 9th month bringeth forth her son, within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compass her womb with pains. When the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Alright, so the Lord compared the judgment that he's about to bring, man, to, when a woman is having birth pain when she's about to give birth, man. Alright? And so as those contractions get closer and closer together, man, alright, that pain doesn't ease up. And that's how the Lord is bringing these plagues, man. Which the plagues, is the famine, the pestilence, destruction, the sword, And that's all part of the plan of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And that's what we've been preaching to you, starting with our elders and apostles, for years now, man. And now that the prophecies are taking place, man, hey, these scriptures are speaking, and we're rejoicing, man. We're not afraid, because we've been preparing for this since we came into the truth, man. The Lord told us to, pretty much, hey, Isaiah 33 and 6, man, that this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding will be a stability of our time and strength of salvation, man. So we're not afraid, because the Lord gave us the heads up to what's to come, man. And he told us as long as we continue to do his will, that we're not going to be taking that. So we're not afraid, man. Like I said, we rejoice when we see these things, because we know that's one step closer to us being delivered, man. All right? But continuing on, verse 39. Even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn. The sorrow shall come upon it on every side, man. And that's going to come upon you wicked ass people, man. Because, hey, you need judgment, man. Because the wickedness that you continue to do, it's going to ultimately seal your destruction, man. And like I said, the main way he's going to hit you is through these plagues, man. Like I said, the famine, the pestilence, man. All right, because you got the pride of these people, So when it's not going to be no food, no water, what they going to resort to? It's going to come to cannibalism, man. All right, and you going to have these people out here eating their own children, man, eating their friends, eating their family members, man. All right, and for those of you that don't believe that's true, man. All right, it's in the scriptures, man. Okay, because like I said, it doesn't take much whenever you ain't got nothing, to fall back on to lash out and do that, man. All right, and if you don't believe me, look at history, man. All right, so that's all you gotta do, man. Is seek out what happened and when this type of thing happened before, man. 70 AD, man. Jeremiah 19 and 9. And I will cause them to eat the flesh of their sons and the flesh of their daughters, and they shall eat every one of his flesh of his friend in the siege, straightness wherewith their enemies, and they shall seek their lives and straighten them right. So the Lord is going to have you people out here eating your children, man, eating your friends, because you're not because you want to continue to be wicked, man. All right. And especially you Israelites, man, that this is a judgment unto you, man. Because as we know, man, hey, the famine, that's one of the worst ways to die, man. All right, that's the Lord. I forget what the scripture is, man. But he said, I believe it goes, to rather be killed by the sword than by famine, man. Because hey, through famine, your body literally eats itself from the inside out, man. So that's the worst way you can literally die, man. All right. So that's coming to you, a lot of you people out here, man. And so like I said, this is only the beginning. All right, you're gonna be eating your children, your friends, your family, and you're gonna be eating your own selves, man. Matter of fact, let me see if I can find that one, man. You're gonna be eating your own body parts, man. All right. me see. Hopefully I can find it. Yep. Isaiah 9 and 20. Alright, this is Yahweh Slaki. Isaiah 9 and 19. Through the wrath of the Lord of hosts is the land darkened, and the people shall be as fuel of the fire. No man shall spare his brother, and he shall snatch on the right hand and be hungry, and he shall eat on the left hand, and they shall not be satisfied. They shall eat every man the flesh of his own arm. So you're gonna have people eating each other, and eventually they're gonna be eating themselves, man. You know, certain body parts you're gonna have them, cutting off and eating, man, because of the lack of food, man. All right, and like I said, if you don't believe, man, believe me, man, look up history, man. Look what happened during the siege of Jerusalem in 70 A.D., man. All right, you first had people, eating the bark off the tree, eating the leather from their shoes and their belts, to eventually they ate their children, man. You know, and this is the same path that that happened in 70 A.D., man, because you had the Romans, which were Edomites, man. You know, seal off Jerusalem, to where nobody could enter or exit out of, man. And so there was no food coming in or out, and so they had to resort to eating each other, man. All right, and that's exactly what Esau is doing to America, man. You know, that's why Trump wants to build a wall, around America, because America is becoming, a prison state, man. You know, that's what martial law is gonna truly show, that America is a prison state, man. All right. So as these things get worse, expect for these people to continue to go crazy, man. All right. You already had the article about how these people, that's been locked up, that Esau letting them out for non-violent crimes, man. You know. So with these prisoners becoming loose, man, hey, expect things to get crazier, man. So, hey, as brothers, continue to move about their daily lives, man. Hey, just continue to stay prayed up, and hey, allow Yahweh Shem Yahushua to guide you through the Spirit, man. Until we can see salvation, man. So with that, I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. I'm gonna give all honor, praise, and glory to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, Bashim Makakadash. Double honors to my apostle elders, the great millstone taught me this truth, and that rule well. And peace and citation to the elect. Abarat Zayu.